Right, I did mention earlier on this morning that we would be linking up with Philip Laidlaw of the, Chief of Mission at the United States Embassy, and all being well. Good morning, Philip.
Gerry D, good morning. It's great to be with you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing there, the embassy?
We're doing well. Like everybody else in Panama, we're adjusting to a new reality, but we're doing well. Thanks.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Now, what we want to talk about is you've got the STEP program, which is up and running, looking to, I guess, for registering and trying to get U.S. Citizens that want to be repatriated back to the U.S. Is that right?
That's exactly right. You took the word right out of my mouth. STEP. This is the platform that we use for all of our consular communications with American citizens in the country, all over the world, and you can register specifically for Panama. So the first thing I would ask any American resident or visitor to Panama to do is to surf over to step.state.gov and register there so that we're able to be in touch with you in a very easy way.
Okay, and what is the situation with this, Philip? I mean, are you offering a sort of program where, if necessary, you would be able to get U.S. citizens back to the States?
Well, Gerry, it's a good question. About a week ago, I guess, the last commercial flights in and out of Panama came to an end. We have been able to get American citizens on a couple of humanitarian flights that were operated by commercial airliners back to the United States. And right now we're working on probably three upcoming flights to the United States on U.S. military aircraft.
Oh, okay.
So we're able to put on a space available basis American citizens on these flights. But there are no guarantees of a specific number of seats. There's no guarantees that these flights will go exactly when we expect them to. We're hopeful we'll have a few flights. But the real, point of all of this is that, the circumstance we're in now is something really unexpected. None of us really sort of understand how this is going to play out.
Exactly.
And if an American citizen is here in country and is thinking about making a decision to go back to the United States, that's a really serious decision. I can't make that for you. Everybody has to make that decision based on their own individual circumstances. But what I can say is that if you think that's a decision you're going to make, that you want to go back to the United States, now is the time to make that decision. Now is the time to reach out to the embassy, because these seats are available on a first-come, first-served basis. So in addition to registering at step.state.gov, if you think you want to go back to the United States, it's important to email us right away, Panama City U.S. Citizen at state.gov. That's Panama City U.S. Citizen, all one word, at state.gov. And we would need several things from you: your full name, your contact information, phone number, email address, your date of birth, passport number, date of issuance, date of expiration. And if it's not a U.S. passport because you're a permanent resident of the United States, tell us what country that passport's from. And as well, let us know if you have any non-U.S. citizen immediate family members traveling with you. And finally, let us know if you have any special considerations like medical concerns that we would need to take into account. But step.state.gov and then Panama City U.S. Citizen at state.gov.
One of the things I wanted to ask you, looking at this program, and as you said, Philip, with regards to the situation that we're finding ourselves in now, would you be looking for people really that have a good reason to go back to the States, as opposed to just sort of people lining up and trying to get on an airplane?
The top priority of the U.S. Department of State and the top priority of this embassy is to protect the welfare and safety of U.S. citizens overseas. And so we're not going to sort of ask people and prioritize people based on their concerns.
Okay.
What we're doing is doing this on a first-come, first-served basis. We've been telling people for some time now that their window for getting back to the United States on commercial flights was probably coming to an end. And now we're telling people your window for getting back on these other flights is probably going to close at some point.
Right.
I can't guarantee these flights will continue into the future. So it's a personal decision that people need to make. It's an important decision. But if you decide to stay in Panama, then we need to be ready to hunker down here for a while.
Exactly.
Because the Panamanian authorities are taking this pandemic very seriously. Minister Turner, Minister Pino, President Cortizo, they are all working and doing the right thing. They're making the right decisions in order to stem the contagion that we're facing here. We are all, you and I and all of our citizens here and all of the Panamanians, we are all in this together.
Absolutely.
We have to do this together to beat this virus back.
Absolutely. So I would also think, without a doubt, in respect of this, Philip, even if you're a U.S. citizen here and you're not necessarily looking at getting back right now to the U.S., you should still, it would be a good idea to register with STEP.
That is always our first advice. Always register when you're traveling abroad. step.state.gov. It's super easy and quick.
All right. Well, Philip, we're going to put that information on our website as well today, pbcpanama.com, so people want to check it out. We'll put links on there to your site. And, well, thank you very much. Thanks for all you guys are doing, and I'm sure the American community here appreciate it as well. And, well, I mean, the thing to do is, keep safe.
Gerry D, I really appreciate that. That's exactly why we're here. We're here to serve. Let me also give you a quick note. I want to congratulate you on 10 years on the air. This is great news. I've been listening to your show since I've been down here, and it's a real pleasure to get up in the mornings with a great selection of music and news. So congratulations on that.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Philip. As I say, you guys keep safe. And I got a piece of music here which is rather apt, I think, for what we've been talking about. Remember Peter, Paul and Mary?
Absolutely. One of my favorites.
Leaving on a jet plane. You take care.
Thanks. You do the same. Appreciate the time.